It all began with the Last Supper, a moment forever etched in our collective memory. On this evening, Jesus shared the Passover meal with his disciples, marking what would be their final meal together. This was not just any meal, but a deeply symbolic one that represented Jesus' impending sacrifice and the new covenant between God and humanity. As they gathered around the table, Jesus broke bread and shared wine, symbols that would come to represent his body and blood, given up for the salvation of mankind. It was during this meal that Jesus, with a heavy heart, predicted his betrayal by one of his own, a prophecy that would soon come to pass. Following the meal, they made their way to the Garden of Gethsemane. Here, under the cover of darkness, Jesus prayed fervently, his soul filled with sorrow and distress. He knew what was to come, yet he accepted his Father's will with a courage that is beyond human comprehension. His disciples, however, were overcome by sleep, not fully grasping the gravity of the moment. It was here, amidst the olive trees, that Jesus was betrayed by Judas Iscariot and arrested by the authorities. Taken before the high priest, Jesus was falsely accused and condemned for blasphemy, a charge that was far from the truth, for he was not merely a man claiming to be God, but God himself in human form. And then, in a tragic turn of events, Peter, one of his closest disciples, denied knowing Jesus 3 times, just as Jesus had foretold during the Last Supper. A stark reminder of the weaknesses inherent in all of us. As we reflect on the events of Holy Thursday, it's not just a chronicle of historical events, but a powerful reminder of Christ's boundless love, his sacrifice, and the new covenant between God and humanity. Let us end with a prayer. Dear God, as we remember the Last Supper, help us to truly understand the depth of your love for us. Teach us to love you with all our heart, soul, and mind. Help us to love ourselves and our neighbors, reflecting your love in our actions. Fill us with your love each day, that we may share it with those around us, drawing them closer to you. This we humbly pray in your name, our loving Lord. Amen.